Now I want to move over to the SP-555, which is, it's really small and it's really cute, but it can do some really, really nasty stuff. It's actually a phrase sampler with lots of cool effects inside. And I have 16 sample pads, so it's really easy to trick different samples. And of course, many cool effects that I can actually apply in real time, which is pretty cool. And of course, this is called the DJ Effects Looper. So I can easily... So if you do this, it sounds actually like Swedish, my language. DJ Effects Looper, really cool. And also I want to use this time as the biggest MP3 player in the world. I can do some really serious grooves. And of course, every time I make a mistake.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
Okay, thanks. So it will always inform you when you're making mistakes, which is really useful for improving your performance. But also, really cool, I have a voice transformer, and this can actually, it has a different number of presets, but there's one preset called Celine Dion. So if I just press this button, I will sound exactly like Celine Dion. I'm not kidding. Let me prove it.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on.
But I can also sound like Shaggy.
Romantic.
So the voice transformer is pretty cool too. But also a very important feature, the loop capture. Now I can just press the record button to set my start and stop points, and it will automatically loop, and I can record anything and overdub on top into infinity. And in this case I'm using a microphone, but of course you can do it with whatever you want, a guitar, a piano, a banana, you know, whatever. So I'm gonna try to do a little loop here and show you. Check out the beat, yo. I was a misfit child, was always told that I was wrong. All I had was to beat the words and I believed I was strong. I never gave a shit about what all the others said about me, cause it didn't matter what I did, it still always doubt me. And just like you all, I had my fair share of broken promises, backstabbers and false kisses. But the biggest problem is that I forget to reminisce about the differences between it and now. I realize what it is I miss. You know that things keep changing, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse, sometimes for the sooner or the later. But at the end of the day, you know who your true friends are, that forever shining star. Even though sometimes we go too far, and I will never forget the things we've done and all the battles we won and all the hassles, I swear one. But when we're older, hopefully we can say that it was worth it, and that whatever we have, but then we'll deserve it.
Mr. David Ahlund.
Thank you, SP-555.
Only 21 years old, ladies and gentlemen. But after a couple of gin and tonics, he looks like 35. Anyway, this is a Handsonic 10 hand percussion pad from Roland. But it's not only for percussion players or drummers or DJs or David Ahlunds from Sweden, Snappy, but also for singers, bass players, guitar players, and DJs, for instance, instead of using laptops on stage because they're actually checking emails, okay, they can use this to enhance their performance not only lively but also visually. In this next one, we will feature one of the great sounds, well, a couple of great sounds from the 410 internal drum and percussion sounds, but thanks to a yellow MIDI cable, in Berlin it should have been a pink MIDI cable, I can connect an SP-404, the predecessor of the SP-555, and for instance, just by kicking here with the kick trigger, which is connected to the HPD10. It also uses the great and very fast triggering technology of the big V drums. Without any latency, I can trigger, for instance, this bass drum sound coming out of the SP-404. Of course, you can trigger loops from the finger pads. You can do great MIDI things with this one. But let's feature a combination of SP-555 and HPD10 to give you an idea what you might do at home or at the club with just one sampler, hardware, no laptop, and just a great percussion pad like this one, Sonic 10. Here we go.
Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come
So, if you want to hit something at the house, like family members or anything, just lose your aggressivity on the Sonic 10 and make some money with it at the same time.